Welcome back everyone to the channel, where today we're going to be, as you can see, playing some Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So we've been distracted by the DLC and the challenge tombs of the last few runs, so we're going to focus on the main story. We're going to start with Rebellion Lives, and we're going to try and rescue, what's the queen called? Unuratu. I almost said Paititi there, completely wrong. We potentially should quite soon get the... Is it the sleep or the poison arrows? We can get past these guys now because we're in the disguise.
I urge you to be wary, Ahau. We've broken the uprising, but they are still around. Alone, you are a target.
I'm confident I can deal with any rebel I meet.
Well said. They can't stand against us. Although, they did fight like demons.
They fight for their survival.
In we go.
All these fallen soldiers, far more rebels than cultists.
We are in enemy territory. Rebels got absolutely murked from the look of it. Sorry, I just want whatever this is. Okay, we're already fully stocked. I should have maybe looked at unencumbering some stuff, but it's no biggie. We are quite well equipped. Buddy, that were a bit mean. Monolith. Can we read it yet?
This describes something nearby. They stand back to back, two brothers in arms. I lie at the feet of the one who watches the shaded serpent.
Okay. Camp. Shaded serpent.
Do you think there will be any more of these uprisings? Market day has been completely disrupted.
I'm sure there'll be a solution to this conflict soon.
Well, I hope so.
Treasure.
Bulging eyes, fangs. This is Tlaloc, the Aztec god of rain and storms. In his gentler temperament, he's also the god of water and fertility, bestowing life and sustenance. But on the other side of the coin, he's responsible for thunder and lightning, hail, and the other destructive aspects of water, including erosion, affiliating him with caves, pools, and springs. Oddly enough, he lives in a mountain. His bird is the heron, but he's associated also with animals like snails, frogs, and other amphibians.
Sorry, I've just been slightly distracted because I've heard the rumour that... I've just seen a rumour that Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky is about to be about to be announced. So... I cannot... I'm going to have a quick look around again for this monolith. Treasure. Lies at the feet. I get the feeling maybe I don't know enough. I'm not going to waste time on a monolith treasure if I... It's like, I'm not really bothered too much about treasure, but I'd like to see if I can pick it up. Somewhere in this area. Because I think it means these two statues. These are the two pairs. Where's the feet of the snake god? Oh,
This should come in
completely
handy.
the other way around. Sorry, I'm just looking up into this news. Is it just rumours? Okay, for the 20th anniversary of Nihon Falcom Trail series, a lot of rumours that are being ported to modern hardware. That'll be good. Trails in the Sky is supposedly really, really good. But it's just, it came out on PSP, so it's just not playable at the minute.
Lara, your serpent guard disguise is good. I discovered the passphrase for the prison where they're holding my mother. Innocent eyes will blink at dawn, when weakness falls away.
Understood. We'll get her out, Etsley.
There's one more thing. Hakan has been captured. He's my friend Kiara's dad. If he is sacrificed,
I'll see what I can do.
Feels weird in a way that I've not been really paying much attention to the Euros this time around. I know I've been working and been on holiday, that I've literally been on holiday in Ireland the last few weeks. Not for the last few weeks, over the weekend. Well, an extended weekend. Apparently England are being England, which is all I need to know. I think the problem is it's my team had a really shit season. I'm a Man United fan, yeah, judge. And I think like that's just like I just want to get to the next season. I think I've had we've had us fill. More interested in what's happening in the transfer market potentially than international football.
You there, girl! Get away from that door! Your rebel father will die for his actions.
That must be Kiara, the girl Etsley mentioned, which means Hakan is in that cell. I've got to find a way to get him out. It's too heavy. I'll need to find some help. It's too heavy. I'll need to find some help.
I'm sorry, Ahau. Please don't hurt me. I only wanted to say goodbye to my father.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Kiara. I'm with the rebellion.
How do you know my name?
Your friend Etsley told me I should help you.
He did?
Yes. So why don't you tell me what's happened?
My father blames Kukulkan for Mother's death. I told him that
What a
nothing
mate.
would bring her back, but he didn't listen. He tried to kill Kukulkan and now he's going to die and I will be left all alone.
Hey, it'll be okay, little one. Maybe I can help.
Really? There are other rebels here in the square. They want to help as well, but they're too scared. Maybe you can convince them.
I'll do whatever I can, Kiera. I promise you. I won't let them take your father from you.
Thank you, Ahau.
Call me Lara.
I need to get Aaron from playing Trails from Zero.
Don't be alarmed. I'm a friend of Unuratu's. I'm trying to free the prisoner and I need your help.
Of course, but those guards will kill us if we get too close. Deal with them first, then I will do what you need.
Can we not just stab the guards?
Musician, grace us all with the sounds of your instruments.
But how? The executions are being prepared. You know it is forbidden at this time.
Blessings, Ahau. Are you enjoying the executions?
The executions? Of course, but I need you to stop the prayers for now. I want to free the prisoner, but I can't do it alone.
You must be the Ishiki Unuratu spoke of. If you can make it safe, I will help open the door.
Okay.
I'd like to see the prisoner.
With respect, Ahau, but he is to be executed on orders from Kukulkan himself. And may I also suggest you leave the square, for your own safety.
Would you play your instruments for an envoy of the gods?
We would be honored, Ahau.
And now, music. Will this execution ever happen?
Come on.
It's safe now. Help me open the door.
Yes, we must move.
Okay, the guards are gone.
We must move now.
This won't work. Both levers need to be held open if I'm gonna get inside. I need someone else. Damn, the horns. Should we try again?
Quickly this time.
Musician, a song if you will.
But Ahau, the ceremony is underway.
Fuck's sake.
You know it is
Wasn't quick
forbidden
enough.
at this time.
But I swear I
That
talked
will
to the
be
guy and he
enough prayer
just
for
didn't
now.
move.
Please sound the horn.
Of course.
Now, would you play as I requested?
Gladly.
Why did the attendant sound the horn?
I'm sure there's a reason, but remain alert all the same.
Shall I sound the call to prayer?
Not yet.
And now, music. Will this execution ever happen?
Come on. Better make sure everyone stays in line.
Should we try again?
Quickly this time.
The guards are gone.
We need to move faster this time.
This should do it.
Way is clear.
Let me in.
What do you want, priest?
Don't worry, I'm a friend.
I do not have any friends that look like you.
Trust me, I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Your daughter's waiting. Can you walk?
Kiara,
Damn.
Kiara, go! Get someplace safe. I will find you.
I'll find us a way out of here.
I remember you now. You are the outsider I saw.
And if...
Awkward place to put out
Through here.
audio.
Stay close.
These are the old barracks. This way. Kiara, I am coming.
Am I doing a good deed? Yes, I am.
I will not lose hope.
If we work together, we can move this stone.
Thank you for showing me the way.
You helped.
Not that. The way to what's important. To my daughter. Here, this knife. It belonged to my wife. I was going to kill Kukulkan with it. I have no use for it now.
Finely crafted knife.
Okay, Lara.
I thought I was never going to see you again, Papa.
I am so sorry, my sweet child. Let me look at you. I promise I will never leave you again. Come on. Let's go home.
Will they not just arrest him again? We have what's stopping the guards just rolling up and arresting him again? Oh, I think that was a notification we can do with one of the DLCs, but totally not interested today. That notification came at an
This
awful
wooden
time.
firearm is almost an exact replica of a modern assault rifle. The artisan who made this must have had an excellent memory or worked from a model. Perhaps a weapon stolen from Trinity.
Let's be through.
Exalted and knowing may enter the sacred ground.
Innocent eyes will blink at dawn when weakness falls away.
You may enter.
How easily we knew that password, noobs. Audio levels seem a little scuffed. Like, not on OBS, but on the game, just in general. Like, weird combinations of people talking and music.
Until we succeed, and you're no longer.
Say this to my face?
Amaru, remember who you are.
I am one of you.
Yeah. Is that why you had me arrested?
If my brother was alive, rest his soul.
Yeah, he will think this bickering is a waste of time. Come home.
I am home. This is home. Unuratu, dream for a moment. How will Paititi prosper when dawn comes in a world without threats coming from the outside?
Aren't you such a threat? Remake the world? We all create destiny, together as we are.
Everything I've ever done has been for Paititi. Everything! When it was divided, I unified it! I am the only one who sees the real threat here.
You come and go as if your life here is optional.
Yes. I have lived the outside world, and I have seen what's to come. Every day, it encroaches. Paititi will not survive its invasion. Everything we are will be taken or destroyed.
Well, then we must fight for it together, according to the will of its people.
By restoring the sun. That will only ensure Paititi's safety for a moment. But then, it doesn't protect us from discovery, invasion. Our destiny is to be doomed. No! No, we must be bold, decisive. Act with me. I need your intelligence, your resilience in my world.
A world ruled by the cult of Kukulkan? Or should I say Trinity?
If it's control you want, you can have it. Just help me now ensure Paititi's safety, and then, by all means, you can govern it as you wish. I will give you the throne. I will do it.
No. I will find the box and restore the sun. May its light be your judge.
Why do you think so little of me? Take her back to her cell.
You can send me back, but I will never betray your people.
No, you will just fail them. The box is gone. A missionary, Andres Lopez. He stole it 400 years ago.
What?
You just wasted your life searching in the wrong place. Leave me now.
Jesus fuck. Some people need to fix the cars. If the car's making that much noise, then it's broken. Priests of the Sun.
Kukulkan bid me to join the ranks of the priesthood. The pantheon of Paititians is a patchwork of several cultures. I'll need to study their rituals, their beliefs, and learn how we can use their own gods against them. The ones from across the water are devious and intelligent. I do not doubt the city will soon be united under the control of Kukulkan.
Always want to take materials if I can take materials.
In order to not upset an already delicately balanced situation, all members of Trinity will adhere to the following rules. Limit excursions in the city. If leaving the compound is unavoidable, always wear the cultist uniform. Do not carry modern weapons. Avoid direct contact with Paititians when possible.
Oh, we've got a fair whack of treasure.
In an effort to reduce the possibility of disease entering Paititi, Emperor Shika hereby temporarily bans all citizens from exiting the city. Anyone currently beyond the city's limits will not be authorized to re-enter. Paititi is still recovering from a recent epidemic, and any other outbreaks could tip the already precarious balance. By order of the cult of Kukulkan.
A lot of treasure together.
That black and yellow stripe across his face marks this as Tezcatlipoca, a very important god to the Aztecs. Let's see if I can remember everything he was associated with. Jaguars, hurricanes, the night winds, the night sky, earth, the north, sorcery, beauty, temptation, leadership, war, strife, interpersonal conflict in general, and of course obsidian and divination. His right foot is often replaced with a piece of reflective obsidian, which the Aztecs used as mirrors, and these mirrors figured in shamanic rituals and prognostication. Tezcatlipoca literally means smoking mirror.
With all the treasure together.
The city's priests, or shamans if we mean to differentiate between the heathens and those who toil in the Lord's light, were the first to come forward. The first to listen, to hear of the state of the outside world. And thereupon, several of them felt completely cheated and begged to be baptized. They reasoned rightly their worship and trust was misplaced in the traditional deities of these lands. For as one stated, if your god has brought you here, across the world, then he truly must be the most powerful, and only a fool would not bow to such a being. We will teach these shamans English, and have them teach the population of Paititi.
Can I stab you in the back, maybe? No? Which way? More treasure. Jesus Christ, it's littered.
This is Tonatiuh, the sun god and ruler of the Aztec heaven, which they called Tolan. He was literally the sun itself, the fifth one in fact, presiding over the fifth age after the 4 previous suns had perished. The Aztecs believed they had to sacrifice to him regularly, or else he would refuse to move across the sky. He was strongly associated with eagles, unsurprisingly, and was often depicted wearing their feathers and carrying weapons such as arrows and shields, or instruments specifically created for human sacrifice.
God fucking damn it, littered with treasure in this area.
The shadows loom long and dark, the mountain black as night. In mourning, as the strange pale men end the short but immensely productive life of Kayua Kapak. He whose yearning for greatness lashed this city to his shoulders and carried it upwards, who only ever asked for Enti to warm his brow as he worked, in the streams, or fields, or brickyards. Kayua Kapak made a deal with the strange men. He gave his life so that we may live ours, free, but under the new rule of these men from distant lands.
Can we stop, please?
Another group of children is on their way from Khan, traveling via steamship. Of the 10 I have sent, please keep a close eye on the one called Amaru. He shows the greatest promise. However, he is prone to bouts of sullenness and often complains about missing his brother. I suggest a special curriculum be created for this one, something that will keep him too occupied to be homesick.
Pressing on, I don't care if there's any more treasure at the time being.
Jonah, I know where she is. I'm going in.
Okay, we're on our way. Did you feel the tremor before?
Yeah, when I was in the cenote. It was a foreshock. The earthquake is coming soon. We have to hurry.
Yeah. When we get Unuratu out, we'll all go find the box together.
Halt! No one may enter.
Well, we're gonna go around the outside. What my impression of this game is, because this is the second time I've played this game,
Damn it!
is I don't think it hits the what's the wording I want here? One moment. I don't think it hits the highs of Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Because I think it's just... I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, it's still a good game. But I just think the pacing isn't quite as good as it was on those two.
That was close.
But Tomb Raider was fantastic. Rise of the Tomb Raider was a bit more open. it definitely does feel like you. There's not a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Not balance. I won't go as far as saying it's unbalanced. But it's like, how long has it been since the last combat section? Like 30, 40 minutes? I definitely feel it lacks a little bit in action. And even the exploring is sort of broken up a bit too much if it wanted to mainly focus that. And the thing is, when you've got all these like skill trees and healing items and weapons and stuff, you need a little bit more combat to justify it. We good. Like, we're playing our inventory so fast because the... Okay. To there. Okay. That's my fault. I just think the exploration, combat, story balance is better in Rise and better in Tomb Raider. And Tomb Raider, as in the first one of the trilogy, is a very very self-sustained story, so it works so well.
Here's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. The Aztecs worshipped him as a force of nature, responsible for the wind and the rain. In his most wrathful tempers, these natural phenomena became extreme, acting to cleanse the earth and sky. Through that, he also became associated with justice and with mercy. According to one legend, he had misbehaved with his sister, and to atone for his shame, he set himself on fire. Then, his ashes rose into the sky, and he became a god of light as well.
Pardon me. Oh, but I am definitely really excited for the next Tomb Raider game, especially, like, I'm a little, I'm not going to say concerned, but a lot of the rumours seem to be saying that it'll be an open world type game, and I'm just a little jaded with open world type games over the last few couple of years. I think Assassin's Creed is... I'm not going to put all the blame on Assassin's Creed, but I think that Assassin's Creed, Ubisoft in general, to be fair, have sort of personified everything good and everything bad about open world, in that the worlds are really well designed, beautiful, they look nice. But if you ever played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, it's too big. And it's weird to say a game, oh, it's too big for a game. But it just felt like, yeah, there were a lot of content.
I can barely see the bottom.
You could have taken out a lot of the collectathons and focused on quests, and even some of the quests were there. But it was a good game. I'm not going to say Assassin's Creed Valhalla, oh, it was trash. But it was so flawed. It was flawed. It was too cluttered.
This cavern must have been carved by an underground river.
As a JRPG fan, I'm not really mad at the idea of, oh, I've got to spend 50 hours on a game, blah, 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 blah. But the thing is, it could have been trimmed down. It really could. So I think I've got the platinum on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I think I'm at about 90 hours. That's including stuff that isn't included in the platinum, but 90 hours for an Assassin's Creed game. And that's not even touching some of the DLC. I've only done some of the island DLC. I've still got the actual, if I ever get back around to it, which is debatable, the France DLC, and then I've got the freaking Rise of Ragnarok bang. So the idea of an open world Tomb Raider, I'm very much a case of how are they going to do it if they go down that route. Because it could be really good. It could be quite shit. Then again, on the other side, Elden Ring, open world FromSoft game. worked out pretty well. Because the content, yeah, it recycled bosses. Let's not completely pretend otherwise. But there was a diverse enough content that kept you interested, and it wasn't relying on the HUD telling you everything. It actually encouraged exploration. Okay, so now it wants us to repel over here. Okay. But we are coming up with, it's about 6 years since Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
That's not good.
So I am looking forward to. Just stand and watch it, Lara, that's fine. Idiot. There we go. So I would be interested in it. Chamarka's vest. As if I've not really done any of that shit. Now, how do I get out of here? This is going to be the big one. So it could be quite good. But I am totally down for the new a new Tomb Raider game. I really hope we get news in the next in the next year or so. Oh, I can just go through here. Oh. Where's my way out? There it is. But yeah, it depends. If it's like, where would you want? The thing is, where would you put in terms of setting, a live-action Tomb Raider? Because they've done South Africa, they've done Yamatai, not South Africa, South America with Shadow. Yamatai, and they did the sort of Russia. So the only real places I can think that might work open world, like China and Egypt, might work really well for open world. There's a lot of legends in Chinese mythology, Chinese history you could go with. Same for like Egypt, pretty self-evident. Obviously South America would be another good option, but I don't know if they'll do it so close to Shadow being the most recent release. Where the other approach they could do is like flying around the world with a central hub, but I don't know if that would be better. It might not work as well.
May the rivers of the afterlife be calm, and Uturanku's boat sturdy to ferry us across them.
Don't know. Down. Keep going down. I'm not too worried about anything I missed just yet. Anything I missed can be picked up later if I can be asked. Okay. So I wonder how they would do it. Like, have a big terrain like in Egypt, a bit sort of Assassin's Creed where it gives you the environment, and then you can explore yourself. Maybe have a map, but don't have a as
Lara, how's it going?
heavy a
Just
hood.
crossed the river, almost at the prison. There are guards everywhere.
We're heading towards the river. Get back to you when we're there.
Okay.
Or if they do it as like you've got Crop Manor maybe as your base, and then you can go to certain different countries. It depends. I can see both working, but I can see the flaws in both.
Unuratu.
The box is not in Paititi.
I know.
I will be forced to join Amaru. Everything I fought for since Heidi's death will be lost.
I won't let that happen. Come on, let's go.
We're out of time. Someone needs to find that box. If the sun is not recharged, or the world we made, all of us will be destroyed.
I found another clue. Maybe. The tattoos on your arm, the heron and the eclipse, the same symbols were found engraved on the altar where the box was taken.
What?
What do the symbols mean?
This one shows my destiny. The crimson fire of Chakchil. And this one grounds my past. It symbolizes Chimchichica, the last true emperor of Paititi. His tomb is in the upper district.
Can you take me there?
They're all over that tomb. If there's anything there, they would no doubt have found it already.
Amaru doesn't have this clue. He doesn't know what to look for.
He's going to be crawling with guards.
We'll find our way around them.
It'll be dangerous.
I'm sure.
Then there's no time to waste.
How is Edsley?
Safe. He helped me find you. He should be with Uchu now.
They really should build some more solid work cells for the prisoners.
Jonah, I'm with Unuratu.
Oh, good. Edsley wants to talk to her.
Mother, we're sending backup. Should I support Uchu or use the distraction to seize territory?
You're in charge while we're separated, Edsley. Trust your instincts.
I know it's that quick. Bye-bye. God damn you. Yeah, I'm not...
Dressed in native garb, we entered the city. Those healthy enough to resist our advance met us with spears. We bowed and told them Kukulkan had sent us to cleanse the city of sickness. We administered balms and medicine to the city's leaders and those we thought worth saving, buried the dead, and comforted the dying. Slowly, the people came to trust and soon rely on our aid. They have several sites all over South America. Wish I'd found this map sooner. I could have gone directly to Paititi. As ordered, we have made our way to Khan in search of the suspected traitor Andres Lopez, accompanied by a squadron of native warriors. We'd found them along the shores of the Gulf after they had recently escaped a slave ship that was caught in a storm. The initial encounter was tense, but soon we came to an accord. The warriors agreed to accompany us through the jungle, on the condition we made a detour to several other outposts to enlist more of their people, and that we would keep them from being enslaved. We found that altogether satisfactory, and soon set off. Alfonso Ricci, Order of Trinity.
Go on then.
The ruling family is displaced, reduced to nothing but a figurehead while we truly control the city. The reason for allowing them to remain in position of seeming power is twofold. It allows us to focus on our search for the silver box, and it acts as a pacifier for the locals who are recalcitrant to any type of change.
We're gonna finish up pretty soon.
Think that's the last of them. You lead. This describes something nearby. A once ferocious warrior, raised as a... Warning. I fell from his mouth and now lie beneath him. Come to Lara.
Come to Lara. Can I find a camp, please? A camp would be an excellent stopping point.
I think we're clear.
Tomb that way? But again, it can wait for the time being.
Intruder!
Unuratu! Damn!
Take this key. Come. I want to show you something. The eclipse is coming. Once it is here, the box must be opened. Temptation of the box is so powerful, it will pull me toward it and tempt me with a fantasy, an easy way to solve our problems. But it will only show me my strongest, most secret desires. I have prepared my whole life to resist it. Amaru has not yet seen the box, but already its power corrupts his mind. Paititi is its people, and can only survive by our will, together.
So, if Amaru remakes Paititi his way, it's like he destroys it.
Yes. We face many threats from the outside, but risk is a part of life. We must confront it to remain true to ourselves.
How do you know you'll be able to resist the power once you have it?
I don't. But if my training fails me, the Crimson Fire will guide me and hold me to my promise. We should go.
What is the Crimson Fire?
It is my destiny. It's connected to the sun.
According to legend, the key and Shakshal and the silver box of Ishal were created in the heavens for one purpose: to destroy and restore the sun. The ritual can only be performed during an eclipse. Once the ritual is completed, the chosen avatar will hold the power of the sun within them. Having become the god of creation, Kukulkan, they must sacrifice and release that power to restore the sun. But the silver box tempts people with visions of an idealized world they could create with that power. A fantasy of their own mind. An entirely new reality, only at the cost of destroying this one.
When the Crimson Fire smokes, seek your mirror. It's a powerful force to be counted.
Do any of those creatures ever find their way in here? They attack. In the caverns around Paititi, they were in conflict with Trinity. And at the altar where the box was taken, they came after me. Your shield. They were tall and fast, hungry, almost desperate.
Where's the way out? You know what? I am perfectly happy with this as a stopping point. This works for me. So, good progress today. We're going to be back hopefully tomorrow, and we're going to keep going with Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Until then, I'm going to pick up my book, I think, and settle in for the rest of the evening. I'm currently reading John Mann's The Mongol Empire history book. So, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Ta-ra!